Welcome, everyone, to the Walking Cast, episode 107. I am your host, as always, Matrix Lord 212, and I am with Gloria. What's up, Gloria?
Hello, everyone.
What's up, Scott?
I saw a car that Gloria would have wanted. It had a W on the back window.
All right, spoilers for Walking Dead Season 7, Episode 1. What is up, Sally Noble?
What is up?
Saturday.
What's up?
All right, so we're back, and I'm going to start with Gloria because I know she wants to start this. So go ahead, Gloria.
Oh, all I can say is I'm going to miss you, Glenn. So much. I'm still a little emotional.
Yeah. That was... Well, go ahead, Sally. You go.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to go down that way, but apparently I was wrong.
Yeah. Scott?
I don't know how long it took me. It kept on going. Come on. And finally.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Gloria. I'm sorry.
I'm just going to say his last words, I think, were really appropriate. I mean, the Maggie part was obvious. It's the comic. But him to add, I'll find you, it's like Lauren Cohen said on The Talking Dead, she's like, it was his way of saying that he'll be there in spirit with her. And
right.
it added to it, made me cry.
Yeah. We did predict that it was going to be Abraham and Glenn here. It was the real Walking Cast. I'm going to call him Walking Cast. And we did say, I think, Abraham first and then Glenn probably, or something to that effect.
Yeah. That was the running total. It was going to be Abraham and then Glenn.
I forgot to say that.
I don't remember now.
It's one thing predicting it, but it's another thing entirely of actually seeing it happening. So I'm still in shock.
I wasn't.
But I know it was going to happen, but the thing was that I was angry because my son predicted that they weren't going to tell us right away in the first couple of seconds, which I was pissed. I'm like, I got so mad. I'm like having my Sicilian
you were looking around for Negan's baseball bat.
Well, I had the Sicilian pizza in my mouth, and I'm like, getting ready to see somebody croak. It didn't happen. And I'm like, what the? And I'm like screaming, like, come on! I'm like flipping out. And I'm like, why? Why do we? Don't do this the whole episode. Don't do this. I have to wait I was like flipping out. Finally, at like 9:20 or whatever it was.
20 minutes.
It was like we got to see Abraham, and I'm like, see, I knew that. Regardless of the eeny crap, he was pissed that Abraham stood up to him. So he's like, I'm going to pick this mother no matter what. And the fact that Daryl tried to, he went.
I've got to defend Daryl here, because look at me. Look, you're talking to one whose favorite character is Glenn, and I've got to say the people that are mad about Daryl.
They're not. Nobody's mad.
I know exactly. There are still
nobody. Not one person.
I've seen a couple online that are saying they hate him, and I'm like, me of all people, I don't hate him. So why are people? There's not many. Trust me, there's not many.
I just know that.
But
yeah, your microphone is a little chippy.
Yeah, he is sitting there, and he's like, Negan. They don't know him well enough to know if he's going to keep his word. He said, "I'm going to be
right.
Out of one of you." Rosita with the bat, and he's thinking he's taking back what he said. He might kill us all, so that's why he reacted.
See, the whole thing was yeah. See, let me try to get a word in his words. I felt too, the moment he killed Abraham, they should have had in their mind, all bets are off. How can we trust this guy? So he probably was mad in the back of his head that Glenn interrupted him the first time.
Yeah.
And that's why he always had intentions of killing Glenn too.
Yeah.
You know? Now, as far as the Rick thing goes, he knows that if he would have killed Rick, the group would have not...
And nobody would have came together to...
Nobody would have followed him.
No.
The group would have been like, oh, F it. He killed us. Let's all go down fighting, you know?
Basically, his linchpin and what's the word I'm looking for? His is pretty much his good luck charm for right now.
I got to tell you, I was completely destroyed watching Rick Grimes, my hero, like, get decimated like that. I was just like, Sharon was trying to talk to me, and I was just like, she's like, you're right. I'm just like, I was like so upset because I'm like, why do you got to do it like this? Why do you got to humiliate the guy and break him like this? Like, and then I'm like, I was telling Sharon, I'm like, there's no way. There was no way he was ever going to chop off Carl's hands. I don't give a shit what anybody says, and I'm telling you, it didn't matter they shot every one of those people. I know for a fact that he was not going to do that. There's no way, because you don't trust this guy, Negan. How could you? So no way was he doing that, okay? But I got to say, that got me a little sick a little bit when he was did it with the kid.
Yeah.
Where he chopped off his own hand. I'm like, oh, this is really effed up now.
Well,
now,
I wasn't drinking anything at the time when that happened.
Sally,
I don't know how I would have been going.
well, see, I was thinking that Rick would cut his own hand off and be like, instead, be like.
That's what I was thinking was going to happen. I think he was going to chop his own hand off, but again, they did say that they were never going to do that because it would cost too much money to, like, zap out his hand with special effects.
Same thing with Carl, though.
Put the blue or green thing on, and then you go back and edit and just.
Yeah, that kind
I
of
realize that's in each and every clip, but
that kind of turned my stomach. That part,
Yeah.
really, that affected me. And then the best was when they're left alone. I gotta say, I am really glad they didn't go down the route where Maggie was going to blame Rick. She blamed herself because she said, if I didn't get sick, you guys took the risk taking me out here trying to get me to Hilltop. So she didn't blame Rick at all or anybody. She blamed herself because she said she got sick. And, so it was amazing how she says, all right, let's go back and we're going to kill him. And he's like, Rick's like, no, like, what the hell are you talking about? You got to kill me.
Yeah.
The moment between Rosita and Sasha. I love that. I
did love that Rosita and Sasha moment, and I think that they're going to be close allies.
I'm pretty sure they are like going to head that way with it because of the way they.
Right.
That right there, that moment is proof of it. That's where they're going to head with them being closer. I think
it's the second or third money shot though. Because in every TV show, they always have, like, what the movies have, like, a money shot. I'm still trying to decide if that's the second or third.
I got to say that it's great, too, that Carol and Morgan and Tara, they're all not in the picture. And even the priest, Father Gabriel, because when they go back to Alexandria, they're going to be the ones going to Rick and everything. What the hell's the matter with you people? Why are you letting this guy in? What's going on? And they're going to somehow, all of them together, like Carol and Morgan, going to snap Rick out of this shit.
They're at the kingdom, and they're trying. I think this whole season coming up is more four-part plot from the comic. It's basically them wanting to get allies together.
I honestly see that Rick... Well, I don't see Negan getting overthrown in any way for a while, but I do see a time where Rick's going to be throwing him in the cell.
Yeah, he does. They've got that in there already.
I know that.
Morgan building the prison.
I know, we saw that. That's why I said I know it's going to happen over time. They're not going to rush it, but it's just, when I saw the scene where Rick's like, Negan's in charge now, I got sick to my stomach. I'm like, please don't drag this out the whole season like that. Where Rick's like, yeah, he's the boss. I was like, oh, I want to throw up. That was like, you know, when does the hero give up like that? I'm like, I understand, but you can't trust the guy, so you got to get an army. You got to, like, I mean, all it would take would be a rocket launcher. Boom, you got to be done.
Right now due to what's happened, so something's going to have to come to snap him out of his funk.
But what he do is he goes to Alexandria, they have a rocket launcher, boom, it's over in 5 seconds. But, of course, you can't do that on TV, but, I mean, it's just, you know, Han Solo will do it that way. If Han Solo was in charge, forget it.
Of course, then he would get
anyway.
a lightsaber or something through the chest. Oh, is it too soon?
Han shot first, yeah. He would. He would. So, Rick, you got to get your shit together, bro. Killing me, man. This is like, you know, I don't know we're going to be celebrating next week's episode. Like, I can't wait to see Rick cry. No, not really. No, I don't want to see that.
Anticipation. Anticipation.
I gotta say though, the funniest thing was the Talking Dead. That it never rains over there, and that it just picked this day to rain. And the stories that they had, like they couldn't cut out Norman Reedus from saying asshole fast enough. And you heard asshole on it, and then they're all like fuck, 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 and then like Glenn's like, yeah, I had to take on my dick, and I'm like, what? Oh my god, you know, and then like just, and then some of them, I think like Abraham guy was like actually a little drunk, so it was like it was great though. I thought it was hysterical. So best Talking Dead I think I've ever seen. Chris Hardwick was like soaked. Like, literally soaking wet. That was hysterical. He even said it was the greatest one ever. I mean, oh my god, that was funny. I actually stood through the whole thing. Oh gosh. Craziness, man. Oh my god. I don't even know what to say. And then, of course, I sent you, Gloria, like last week. They had that Fear the Walking Dead shit show episode thing that was like a, you know, that webisode crap, which we really don't care about. I don't think really anybody cares about that. All right, so I think it's safe to say that after killing us with this first episode, they're not going to take anybody else away from us anytime soon. I don't think they're going to take Daryl because I think everybody will go ape shit off death for right now.
If it is someone, it would be like a secondary, like someone like Tobin or something like that, you know.
Yeah, I can't take any more deaths right now. That's just
yeah.
effed up. And Dwight can go though. That's for sure. I hate that son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I hate that son of a bitch. And I hope that they change it in a comic where that piece of shit goes. No, nothing against the actor. I just don't like the character at all. And you're definitely not going to make a hero character out of him from the comic because that's going to be the Daryl. Daryl's going to be the hero, and you know he's going to come back and F people up. So you got a phone call there, Gloria? No,
Sorry about that, guys.
that's okay. So
okay. I'm trying to tell him to shut up.
all right. So
I just gotta
anyway,
I've got to say this about like Stephen Young and Michael Cudlitz. They were great the whole time they were on it. So you know, bravo for their from the characters, and you know, bravo on the hard work, dedication to giving us such great characters.
Yeah. Sally?
Yeah, they're going to be missed. That's for sure.
Yep.
So when's the wake?
I guess next episode, I guess.
Maggie,
Well, they did say to Abraham, they're gonna have. I guess they're gonna have a wake next because Abraham has. They have a big thing about Abraham next episode. So it's probably gonna be a wake for Abraham next episode. So after will be a wake for Glenn. Like maybe they'll have a separate thing. I don't think they'll have it together. So they'll wait for her to get better, Maggie, and then they'll do a Glenn week. I think that's what they'll do. So
Well,
All right.
just all it's going to be is them like trying to put together back the pieces of
Yeah, it's going to take a while.
I guess, and do a memorial, like doing a wake or whatever, that's the step in that direction of healing.
Yeah.
Leaving them stuff, so yeah.
All right, so bad news coming back to the Walking Cast, but, poor Abraham and Glenn.
Baby Glenn, baby Glenn, I'm sorry, I know it was just Rick's imagination, but oh my goodness, that was so cute. I cried.
That was probably like, that was so weird that they would have a thing out in the open like that.
Yeah.
To eat, but it's like
they call it the garden party. That's what it's like for the other groups and stuff. They call it that.
So, all right, guys. On that note, thanks a lot for joining us.